Hey everyone, welcome to the Pre-PT Club 2022-2023 elections. As the president, I just wanted to talk about a little bit about my position since I wasn't able to be there. So one of the biggest parts of my role is to schedule and lead meetings. And so when I go about scheduling meetings, I usually meet with the vice president and we talk about what we want to do for the entire semester. So we met at the beginning of each semester and we decided each month if we wanted a speaker or just a topic for that specific meeting. And when we scheduled them, and if we picked a topic, so PT Cast, GRE, specialties, like anything like that, we either created a visual or we just decided we were going to go on the websites and show you around. So PT Cast, we logged into our own website and just kind of showed everyone around and how to work it. And then if we decided on a speaker, one of us would email the speaker and ask them if that date worked for them and at that time. Usually it always did. We never really had a problem except once where a speaker couldn't talk. And once we schedule them, we make sure the room that we want is scheduled. I had the advisor help me with this since she's already in the building. And she just went down to the office of the building you wanted. So either if you want to do, we have done Albertson in the past, but Cunningham, since you now have an HHP advisor, and they just reserve the room. And you can do that like once for the whole semester. Just go in and say, hey, we want this room every first Tuesday of the month at 7:15, and it's super simple. And then once you have those together, you want to advertise your meetings to make sure you get people to come. So we usually do like email the entire club through TigerLink, our two social medias, Instagram and Facebook, and then daily student announcements. That's also just a simple email, and you get the word out so you get people to come to your meetings. And then just kind of keeping in contact with your advisor as well to make sure they know what's going on. And I know that kind of all sounds daunting when I'm listing it off like that, but it's really not super difficult. Usually if you create a visual, it's just sitting down for 30 minutes and making a PowerPoint. Or if you know a speaker, it's just emailing them a couple emails back and forth to figure out what works best for you guys and kind of make sure to give them something you want them to talk about maybe. And then advertising, I am not a graphic designer. I just went on Pick Collage, and I know some people can use Canva and just make a little visual and email that out. And through all of this, I will also make sure I don't leave you guys high and dry. I would love to meet with the president, whoever gets elected, and give them a list of all the speakers that you can use or topics that you can use, as well as show you how to use TigerLink to get the roster for the emails and all the good things like that. And so it really also isn't time consuming like you would think. Just a few emails back and forth, whether that's advertising or clubs, just once a month. Usually I just dedicate like 1 or 2 hours to figure it all out, if that. Usually sometimes it's only 30 minutes, especially when I had an awesome vice president who helped me out a lot. So if any of you guys have any questions, please reach out, and I would love to get in contact with the president that gets elected so I can help them out and figure out what they're doing before I leave. Carson will be able to tell you all about vice presidency. And then for treasurer, our club has never dealt with money. We don't charge dues or anything like that, so we are just required by student engagement to have someone as the treasurer because most clubs do deal with money. The only thing the treasurer usually has to do is once a year go to a meeting, but that is all 3 officer positions. At least the president and the treasurer have to go to a mandatory meeting, which isn't a huge deal. And then if they can't make it, they even have makeups for it. And then the treasurer, if you guys would want to do a t-shirt next year, the treasurer would kind of be in charge of maybe making a design for that and dealing with the money for that, which is super simple as well. So good luck to all of you, and I hope you have a great rest of your year. Thank you.